everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in with another one. Look, check this out. I was talking to a guy at church, right? He said, and I grew up with this guy. He stopped me. He said, hey man, he said, bro, you probably don't even remember this. He said, but it was something you said when we was kids he said that stuck with me. But look, he said, like I said, I grew up with this guy. And he said, man, it's something you said, bro, when we was kids. I never forgot, and it made an impact. He said, I never forgot it. And I always, this is what I said. We was kids. We was watching TV, I think, at his mama house or something. We was kids. And a Burger King commercial came on. I said, man, I'm tired of that fake junk. He said, man, what you mean? I said, bro, you see how they advertise that burger to us? I said, when you go to Burger King and buy a burger, it will never look like that. I said, the lettuce is perfect, the tomatoes is perfect, the bread is perfect. It will never look like that. And he said, man, he said, man, as I remember saying, you buy the burger, it be sloppy. And he said, man, he said, since you said that, I've always looked at stuff. He said, I never looked at stuff the same. He said, when you go get it, he said, when you're looking for a job, they advertise certain things that they just trying to sell you a dream. He said, I've looked at relationships like that. He was saying, he view a lot of things. And if you think about it, everybody do. When you date a woman, same thing when you date a man. You only see them at their best. Let me give you an example of what I mean. When you going out with a girl, she's gonna have her hair done, her nails done, she have a nice outfit on. Same thing with the guy. Teeth brushed, nobody have an attitude. It's a perfect day. When you go look for a job, oh man, yeah, they working 7 days a week. They gonna pay you weekly. This the amount of money they gonna pay you. I don't know, for some reason, this truck seems slower than my other truck. Like my other truck get up and maybe I'm just used to driving that other truck. He said, man, but I've always looked at life like that. He said, man, nothing is what it seems. It's a dream that they are selling. He said, man, that stuck with me. He said, I just wanted to tell you. Now, this guy, I remember saying this, man. We was like 12 years old. You got to think, 24 years later, that impacted him. Imagine what kind of negative, never mind the positive, flip the positive. Imagine what kind of positive effect you will have on somebody. Let's say we was 12 years old and I introduced that man to cigarettes. And he'd be like, bro, ever since you gave me that first cigarette, I ain't never stopped smoking. Imagine that. I remember this guy, we was teenagers. Let's say we was teenagers. We was like 18, 19. And he was dating, bro was 19, this girl was 19. He was dating this girl. She was a virgin saving herself for marriage. Right? And he was like, look, we can make it work. I can wait. Now, the wisdom you have in your 30s, you have to understand. If I was to meet a woman at 35 and she say, look, I'm saving myself for marriage, I'm not planning on having sex. As a man 35, and if a man looking for a wife, he be like, I can work with this because I can see the type of person that she is. It'll be hard. It'll be hard for you, you know. It'll be hard. You can't have no long drawn out engagement. Like, you got to know within about 12 months if you gonna marry this woman or not. And like I say, and anyway, this guy was 19. This girl was 19. He was dating this girl, right? And she was a virgin. He wasn't. He was like, yeah, man, we can wait. They was going to church together, praying together, reading the Bible together. And it got hard for him, which rightly so, it got hard. And eventually they end up sleeping with one another, and eventually their relationship did not stay together in a relationship, and they end up splitting up. And he took that from her. He didn't take it from her, but he took that from her to a point where he should have just left her alone. So think about that. Always think about that.